All right, man. I was talking on Twitter, and Bob Arum said he wanted to make he said he gonna make Devin Haney versus Lomachenko next, no matter what happened with the camp. Well, he gonna make the winner of Camboso Devin Haney next. Uh, um, for the winner between Haney and Camboso fight Lomachenko next, no matter what. Now that'd be Devin Haney's last part of his deal. Now Devin Haney don't have to fight him, but then Bob would probably try to tear time up in court forever. But But yeah, let's talk about this, man. I was explaining on Twitter how Deontay, how not Deontay, how Devin Haney is being asked to fight Lomachenko, right? And but Lomachenko wouldn't be fighting him. It didn't fight him. People said, well, unification, Trump, no mandatory. Stop saying that dumb shit because it don't. It don't. Unification is only Trump mandatories when the sanctioning belt bodies that's involved agree, aka a brown paper bag is exchanged. So stop going around saying that. That's not true in boxing. A mandatory don't unifications don't trump mandatories only when the deal is agreed to. So all I was saying was that Devin Haney really shouldn't even look Lomachenko away, because when Lomachenko had opportunity to fight Devin Haney, Bob said he'd never get that fight. He on the wrong side of the street and all this type of stuff. And he told Devin Haney he had to sign over there, so he would never, get the shot at Lomachenko. Fine, right? When they said, well, Loma went to Unify and that's better than no. They ordered Lomachenko to fight Devin Haney and take the franchise belt. Which one did Lomachenko take? Lomachenko chose to take the damn franchise belt. That's what he chose to do. He chose to take the franchise belt, therefore giving Devin Haney the regular belt. Now, Flame on 24 said, well, Devin Haney could have just sat there and waited and became the mandatory and waited. No, they pay mandatory, man. Come on. Regis Progress was supposed to fight Jose Ramirez for years, and it still ain't happened to this day. So like I said before, why Devin Haney got away? He should accept the regular title. It's the real title. Without the real title, they can't become undisputed. So all I was saying, had Lomachenko beat up on Teofimo Lopez and Cambosos, all I was saying was he would not be looking to fight Devin Haney. That's all I said. That he would not be looking to fight Devin Haney. He would duck Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? And people say, well, Devin should still fight him, and this is a good fight for boxing and all. There's a lot of good fights for boxing, but it was a good fight a couple years ago when Bob Arum told him he wasn't getting a fight at the Maurice Hooker Jose Ramirez fight because he was on the wrong side of the street. It was a great fight then. And y'all agree with that. See, y'all can't have selective memory or selective fights or a code that don't apply to everybody. Devin Haney got all the belts, and now they need Devin Haney. Now they need him. I Bob Arum want to be all on this shit now. What would I fight Lomachenko for? He don't bring no money. He don't bring no fans to the table. They lose money on Lomachenko fights. When he fought Toyota Corolla, it was less than 500 people there. Imagine how many tickets was given away. But then when it was time to fight that, let's say he won all the belts, when it would have been time to fight Devin Haney, y'all would have been saying, he ain't got nothing else to prove. Is he undisputed? There's no dispute. Devin Haney need to move on, and Devin Haney need to do this, do that. When Teofimo Lopez won the belts, he wasn't trying to fight Devin Haney neither. He wasn't trying to fight Devin Haney neither. They always want the brother to do something that the other wouldn't do. It's always a different set for the brother and not the other. You always want us to turn the cheek and look the other way. While Lomachenko can just, do what he want to do. Fuck up out of here. Get up out of here. I'll tell Devin and Bill, for me to get in the ring, that money got to be super right. I want 10 million after taxes. Yeah, pay my cut man and pay my daddy a cut on the side too. Cause that ain't no big fight. Lomachenko ain't moving no numbers and no shit like that. All the dick sucking they do for Lomachenko, he one of the least known fighters in America today. Come on, man. This dude was walking through the Hard Rock and wasn't nobody really flocking to him like that. Like the real boxing fans knew him, but other fans looking like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? So it ain't like you about to get a shot at fucking Miguel Cotto in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Or Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Like, come on. Or shit Junior. So, why Devin Haney gotta give this dude the opportunity when he wasn't about to give him one. And he took the franchise belt. He chose not to fight Devin Haney. Keep that same energy now. You chose not to fight me, now you need me. And Devin Haney signed that slave contract with them. Dude, he shouldn't have signed shit. I'll drop every belt, say, I can't make the weight no more. Come on, take me to court. I'm young. It's just a healing process for me. So like I said before, and if he win, Bob Arum ain't gonna let him walk back the matchroom anyway. He not gonna let him walk back the matchroom. We all know that. And then he was the same one crying about Terrence Crawford and Al Heyman doing the same thing to him. The reason Al Heyman moved the way Al Heyman moved, is because they did wrong on Al. They did wrong on Al. And that's the honest truth. And that's the honest truth. They was hating on Al because he was getting shit out the networks they couldn't get. But then again, now, they always do that shit. They always sit there and say what the brother ain't, what the brother do, this, that, or brother ain't that, brother ain't this, whoop-de-whoop. Are they born? Usyk do it, it's exciting and flamboyant. When a brother fight like that, it's born, it's this, that, and the third. It's just like, bruh. Come on. Come on. Come on. But here's what it is. I don't mind seeing. I said that I don't mind seeing it, but I would, man, dude. I wouldn't move. I would have had a number in mind. I wouldn't move off that number until Bob Arum met that number. I wouldn't move off that number until Bob Arum gave me exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. Because then they let you know they can buy you for what they want to buy you. And then how's it change Devin Haney life? Beat Lomachenko. It's a lose-lose. You already know you down 3 or 4 points. Fighting them. So what do you get from fighting Lomachenko? You don't get a belt. Nigga don't have nothing. He ain't pound for pound no more. He ain't pound nothing. Oh, Lomachenko was in war. Oh, Lomachenko old. Oh, Lomachenko this. Man, shit, I make that hoe come up to 140. Square biz. What you get? What you get for beat Lomachenko? For what? You ain't no superstar because he ain't no star. Nobody know who he is. Come on, what you get at the end of the day? Come on. What you get? Bob Arum's approval, and then Bob Arum ride your jock somehow great of a fighter you is, then you turn your back, or you born. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on. No, it don't make no sense. He has nothing to offer, bro. Not a fan base, nothing. But the one thing it is, the one thing about it is we win as the fans, though. It's a good fight. And Loma looked good this last time out. We see how he looked versus Jermaine Ortiz, when people say this is an easy fight, bro. He wouldn't be picking him if he wasn't. He wouldn't be picking him if he wasn't. Trust me. And that's the bottom line. But like I said before, all it is risk. That's it. That's all it is risk. There's no reward for beating Lomachenko. You could be the first to stop Lomachenko, but we know that's not what Devin do. That's not what Devin do. You know, all this just to give Loma a crack at the title. He had a crack at the titles. He ducked Devin Haney. He lost to Teofimo Lopez. That's exactly what happened. You know. And now they want Haney to do something that Loma wouldn't do if he had all the belts. He wouldn't be looking Devin Haney way. If Haney was if Eddie was willing to release him and let him come across the street. Come on, we know it to be real. But one thing about it, it's a great fight. It's a great fight. And Lomachenko probably gonna be favored, in that fight. Now we ain't really never seen Lomachenko in there with a slick black fighter though. And a lot of people assume that is the style that's gonna really get at that style of problems. But the thing about it, Devin gonna have to be aggressive with him. You can't just sit back and just set traps in. He's an aggressive fighter. You gotta make Lomachenko box off the back foot. Teofimo Lopez had enough power to scare him. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bottom line. But like this ain't no pay-per-view event. It's a good fight. It's a fight that I would consider going to. Big time fight I consider going to. But it ain't no pay-per-view. It ain't none of that. So, but like I said before, it's a great fight for the fans, and I wouldn't mind seeing it. It's a great fight for the fans. Tremendous. The fans win this. And Devin Haney do this, man, he should get a lot of credit for taking this fight because he didn't have to take it. He didn't have to get in there with Lomachenko and give Lomachenko an opportunity. Didn't he get an opportunity in the second title fight before a title and he lost? He lost again, and Bob won again. Bob ain't gonna figure it out that dude ain't gonna be no superstar in America. He ain't figured that out yet. That this dude ain't no superstar in America. He ain't figured that out. All that money you pouring in Lomachenko, ain't no big returns come yet. You erase this loss, you do all that type of stuff. And guess what? And still nobody care in the free world. Still, white America don't care because he not white. He not a white American. Trying to sell the Ukrainian to white public, it ain't working. It ain't working. But still a good fight, man. The fans win, but people always want to ask black people to give opportunities that wasn't given to us. We get some. Why everybody can't get reparations? Wow, dude. Super wild. But that's just the way of the world. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Radio Public, Amazon Music, the whole nine. Want to financially donate, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think about it, man. And I'm all for the fight, but I'm just saying they always asking us to do something that they wouldn't do. So y'all know what I speak of. But hey, good fight. Lomachenko probably gonna be favored, even though he don't have a championship. But interesting seeing him fight a slick style. And we'll see if Devin get past Kambosos because it will be Kambosos Lomachenko. But most of us highly doubt it. But you never know how boxing goes, especially when you got to go back over to Australia. But appreciate y'all. Peace.